Hi, my name is Lori. I have a snoring problem. So we're going to find out if this Somnofit Anti-Snore Mouth Guard is easy to set up and use and see if it works. So I've been prepping, looking over the instructions, but first I want to show you what comes in the box. So we do get these instructions. You get your little mouth guard container, and there is a QR code on the back if you need to look up more information on how to use or maintain the mouth guard. This is a little temperature indicator, and then here are all the little pieces that come with the mouth guard. You have an upper molding. You know that it's for the uppers because it's got this little knob here. The other one is your lower molding. You have a teeth print plate and a set of straps. Now, before we start setting this up and customizing it to fit our mouth, I want to talk a little bit about why I'm so excited to use this. So I have tried the nasal strips. I've tried changing my diet to have less dairy so I don't have as much mucus in my body. I'm not going on a CPAP machine. I'm healthy and I don't want to have to deal with this big machine. Plus, insurance won't authorize it for me anyway. So I started reading about these mouth guards, and what they do is they reposition your low jaw, which helps keep your airway more open. So I'm one of those people that's really bad with instructions. I'm going through this very slowly, making sure not to miss anything. First things first is you want to heat up some water and place your temperature thermometer in there. As soon as this turns red, I know that the water is at the perfect temperature, and that's when I don't know if you guys can see it, but my temperature indicator has turned red. I've turned off the heat underneath the water, and I'm just going to drop this right on in. From there, we let it sit for 3 minutes. Once the proper amount of time has gone by, you remove the upper molding from the hot water with a spoon. I have my bite plate ready. First, I place this in my mouth. And then I essentially have to repeat the same process again with the lower molding, but this time I don't have to use that bite piece. Next up, we have to connect one of these straps. To find out which strap is for you, there's this little guide right here. I decided I'm going to give 3 a try, just based on what the guide says. So there's that little hook on the upper molding, which you can kind of hook the strap onto, and then you get your bottom one ready, and the bottom one kind of has these side hooks. So then you would hook the side ones up, and then you get your little mouthpiece, and let's see how it feels. I can definitely feel more air opening up in my throat. I'm gonna go to sleep and I'll meet you guys in the morning. We'll see how it goes. All right, you guys, it's the next morning. So how did it go? This is gonna take a little while getting used to, but my husband definitely said it helped my snoring. He said he couldn't hear me snore. I wore it for about half the night. Then I woke up to go to the bathroom and I had a hard time going back to sleep just because I wasn't used to it. But I feel like within the next week or so, once this is normal for me, it really is kind of going to be the answer to my snoring prayers. So a few other things to note. Make sure you clean this in the morning by wiping it with a toothbrush and making sure it's dry, and make sure you store it in its own little case. Because this mouth guard is catered to fit my mouth, I really feel like it's gonna help me, and I'm so excited about it.